All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Little thing I figured out how to do a little intro, so I thought I'd do this right. Lovely day today here in London, here in UK. It's fantastic weather. Gotta say, I mean, the weather's reflecting the candle today as well, especially the last 3 hours, or 3.6 hours I should say, because we do have 54 minutes remaining for this candle to close. So far so good, right? We saw a massive pump in the last just over 3 hours, and I saw a bit of change in emotion, right? So anyway, before we get to this is 0xfiles. My name is Sham. The truth is always out there. There are plenty of things I will say or I'll probably do that are there on the YouTube for you to go and see and reflect on. So I'm seeing the market kind of giving me signs that it wants to be bloody, right? And I've got a few early warnings that I've set up, right, which give me a kind of a little trend thing that, you know, when the trends start to move, it shows me these indications. So I've seen it and I'm like, okay, I updated my community and I said, guys, I've got a feeling that basically we could be out. Now, at that time, of course, it's not a financial advice. None of this is financial advice. You need to decide what you want to do, right? Whether you want to set up your stop losses, whether you want to short the market, whatever you want to do, right? You decide what you need to do. But that's what I'm seeing on the bigger picture. Now, for me to get a confirmation of this, I need to wait until Sunday, so the week can close. And then, of course, if the market reverses, I need to wait until the following Sunday. So 2 weeks, like, you know, 1.5 weeks from now, in order to get a confirmation of what the market wants to do. But so far, everything is indicating on the larger time frames that we are seeing some bearish signs, right? So let's see, you know, hope for the best. We do need a miracle. A miracle would bring us back up. And there is one of our members on Discord. He mentioned something about, what if we go to about 70k? Would that be a miracle? Hold on, let me just apply. Right. So he suggested that, would that be a miracle if we did go to around 70 and then, you know, stay up there? It will be good enough, but it's not the best, right? What we really want is something that can push us to the 73k. If we can test 73k, we should be okay. Now, if you remember on the previous videos, guys, I've clearly mentioned that the way we need to move forward is we need to go and test the previous all-time high, which was the most recent one, 73,000 something, whatever it was. We need to go and test that, right? Let me just see where it is. What was it? Sorry, I can check it. Give me a second. Daily. What was that high that we had? Yeah, 73,757, right? So if we can go and test that $73,757 level, that's a good sign. Now, I was expecting us to move towards that direction, go past the 72k, and eventually go and test that, then maybe have a little bit of a correction, which is going to be fine, right? Even what we have now is absolutely fine, by the way. It's just the early indicator showing that bull market's about to be over, about to be bloody for at least 4 to 6 weeks, right? Even, oh yeah, I would say about 4 weeks, right, on average. Let's just say 4 weeks. We are going to see signs, I am seeing signs that telling me that market's going to be bearish. That's all it is. We're not out of the bull market, right? Because remember one official fact: a bull market will only end when we hit that 50% threshold. So, you know, if we at 73, just say 74 for the sake of this video, that's 37k. Unless we go to 37k, the bull market's not over. So that's going to be the official narrative, right? When it does finally come in and when everyone confirms that, that's when it's over. But as I said, this is just an early warning system. Now, nothing is set in stone. We could have a miracle tomorrow, and the candles and everything could flip. Everything could start becoming bullish and we're back to normal, right? So you got to take, if I'm saying something, you got to take it with a pinch of salt, but at the same time, you got to do your own research. Also, make your own judgment calls, right? Okay, if this guy is thinking there's something's going to happen, what do we do? You know, don't react on just because I said so, but what do you do, right? That's the most important thing. I mean, right now I can see, I'm just looking at the chart, right? And what I'm seeing is this 71,942 has become a significant resistance level. We've actually found resistance twice there, right? So that's an important level we need to break through. But so far, I'm not looking at any of those, because Again, on the daily candles, I mean, put it this way, as I said, it started off the video with 4 hours, right? Whatever's happened today has happened in 4 hours, right? That's not significant, right? When you see 8 hours, it's not significant, right? And 8 hours factoring in that 4 hours anyway. So when you start looking at this slightly higher time frame, then you start seeing things in a better perspective, right? In a much more better view. And what you see is that, yes, we're coming back to test and create a lower high. So it's not a higher high, it's a lower high. It's a good thing, it's a reversal pattern, but is it a confirmation candle? No, it's not. We need a confirmation candle. So until we get a confirmation candle, then we can start saying like, okay, now we're about to move forward or backwards or whatever. So sadly, whatever I see on the charts today, even though it's bloody green, great volume, the volume is good enough, all the indications are fantastic. For me, it's too short of a time frame. It's not significant enough. I'm looking at the bigger data and seeing how that works. Also, guys, one other question. Please let me know how the audio was. I'm not sure if the audio synced properly, because I obviously had an intro there, so I'm not quite sure if the audio synced properly. So please do let me know. If you're new here for the first time, I am quite nutty. My name is Sham. This is 0xfiles, and the truth is always out there. I do say things that don't make sense to most people, but you know what? Don't care. You got to be in it to know it, right? Full stop. If you're not in it, you won't know it, right? So hit that subscribe, hit that like button, share with one another if you can, and maybe I could bring you some value, maybe not, but I won't promise you the world or anything like this, right? So that's the most important thing. So anyway, so that's what I'm seeing for crypto, for BTC right now. It's at a good level, right? It's at a good level. Of course, funny thing is there's like on a higher time frame, I do have certain levels, right? So for example, BTC, I do have a level. Let me zoom into the time so I can tell you where my levels are, right? So it's easier this way because I do have specific numbers, right? So for the BTC, 68,900 was a level we need to go above. We are above that. I'm okay with that. Currently sitting at 69,840 something dollars. I'm okay with that. By the way, if you guys want to know what time it is, I am live, obviously, so I don't need to even give a time, but I'll give you the time anyway, just for the sake of this, right? It's 12 minutes past 4 p.m. on the 12th of June, 2024, right? So that's the date and time, just for your reference, just in case you missed the live stream. That's what this is, right? So I'm looking at this now. I do have some levels here. I have a level around the 65,495. That's a nice little support zone for me to, if we can bounce on that, that's a good thing. I'm not concerned too much about that. 66 is a good number as well. That's, again, I'm okay with that. Worst case scenario is 63. Now, if the market starts to go below 63, then I really don't want to be in it, right? If that makes sense, because that gives us potential to go down even further before trying to trend up, right? So when I saw the pumps today, I'm like, okay, it's going to be a good valiant effort, right, for people to try and push this forward. It's going to be a massive effort. That we want to take this market forward. We want to go and test those levels because we are super bullish, and we are all super bullish, right? But we can't ignore long time frames, indicators, especially indicators that are giving us signals before they happen. We can't ignore those, and we can't ignore the facts that are in the chart right now. And one of the facts is, yes, we do have a freaking big long candle. Great, right? That's a fact. But that candle doesn't invalidate every other candle quite yet, right? Because yes, it's done. Okay, on a daily, yeah, we've invalidated the previous one. Great, right? But that's it. It hasn't done anything else. So I am going to wait. I'm not going to say I'm pessimistic or being optimistic, but I'm being very cautious. That's the most important thing. To trade, you need to know when it's time for you to enter, when it's time for you to hold, when it's time for you to sell, when it's time for you to just do something different, right? I'm not going to tell you what the something different could be. It could be a stop loss, it could be whatever, you could long, short, whatever. But the point is you have to make that decision. You know, it's not always about like, oh, I'm going to buy here, I'm just going to hodl, I don't care where it goes, I'm going to hodl. Yeah, you don't care where it goes. Well, you need to care, because the thing is that's your money, right? So, so think about it this way. If you're getting an opportunity, you buy. if that opportunity gives you 10, 15, 20%, get rid of it. All right. I'm not going to promote any coins here. I'm not going to talk about any other coins here. But just like looking at the market, looking at all the coins and where we are right now. So total market cap, $2.47 trillion. That's where I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit concerned. We need to be above 2.5. I'm a bit concerned there. I'm seeing BTC at 69,800, which is okay. As I said, it's just the last 4-hour pump. It might continue up to midnight or 1 a.m., whatever it is. In the UK, it's going to be 1 a.m. That's fine by me. I don't have an issue with that. Ethereum sitting at 3,623. Great. I'm not concerned about that. When I see Solana at 159, great, right? Massive pump, 6.84% pump today. Great. Of course, there are other coins, altcoins, meme coins I've mentioned previously. Those have pumped like 10, 15%, some of them 12%, whatever. On average, I think it was about 12%. That's not a bad deal, right? So when you got to look at it this way, it's like, okay, you're in it to make the money. Now, if you can make 10%, make the 10%. You know what I mean? If you know there's a coin that's now significantly at a discount but high in demand, buy it, make 10%, get the hell out. Make money, guys, make money. It's not about crypto or any investment. It's not just about putting it into a black hole, right? Where, oh, that's it. I'm just going to keep on dropping money without any hope of getting it ever back. Maybe if I get lucky, I might, my $100 may become $1 million, right? We don't want that attitude, right? That's what we do with high risk stuff. With everything else, you want to be in it, make as much money as you can, get the hell out, right? Get the hell out. Get in, day out if you have to, it doesn't matter. So there are opportunities out there, but I would never ever, and this is not financial advice, but I'm telling you, never ever buy anything on a green candle, guys. Please, please, please understand this. You want to sell out on a green candle, not buy on a green candle. So if you see the market is red and if you have faith in it, then yes, get in, buy it on a red. I see KI here. Thank you very much for showing up to the show, brother. So yeah, if you do see the market bleed out, it's red or whatever, right? That's when you want to enter. That's when you want to buy something and hodl for a bit, whatever, until the market flips green. If it does, you want to get the hell out, right? It's not about getting in, hodling and this and that. There are times to do this, and I've mentioned this over and over again like a broken record on Discord mostly, but here as well a few times. When the market becomes the bloodiest, when we get a signal that says we're bearish, right? Okay, all of a sudden we've got a signal, guys, bull market's over, bear market's entering, we're doing a bear run, we're going to be bearish, everything. That's when you get excited, because those are buying opportunities, right? Those are the times you don't want to think about hodling anything. You want to be thinking about, what am I going to buy right now, right? Okay, when the market starts going green, you have to look at your portfolio and say, right, hold on, what have I made money on? Where have I done a 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, whatever, right? Where have I done those? Those are the ones I might be thinking about scaling out. Don't have to completely exit, but scaling out, right? The problem in crypto, too many people get really greedy, right? Everyone's thinking about making a mil out of 100, right? No, it doesn't work like that, right? Yes, there are coins out there which might give you those opportunities. $100 might make you 100K, make you 300K, 400K. There are opportunities, believe me, but those are high risk. You got to risk those funds completely and say, right, here's $100, boom. If it goes, it goes, right? That's all you do. But when it comes to like if you've done a 2x or 3x already, and it's not really showing signs of moving anymore, or maybe it's got potential to do another 2, 3x, what's the harm taking a few percentage off, right? Ideally, take your initial and take some profit out. That's all I'm going to say, right? Of course, many people hate me for it, right? But who cares, right? End of the day, I'm only saying it for your own good, on your own benefit. If you like it, you do it. You don't. You want to hodl forever? By all means, right? It's none of my business. It's your money. So, other than that, listen, I'm going to go on a rant. I don't want to do that. Like, share, subscribe. Let me catch you guys on another one very soon. Keep an eye on the market. I will personally be observing until Sunday. Any updates, I will forward it onto the Discord. My name is Sham. This is 0xfiles. The truth is always out there. Other than that, smash that like, and I'm going to catch you on another one very soon. Adios, my amigos.